Hello, hi, and howdy. Welcome on in. I'm RaKlavin GNS, and this is Hydroneer. And we're going to hop right back into it. So the last time I left off, I was in the process of completing my Tier 2 system. And I'm happy to say that it works. It works quite well, actually. I did some testing on it, and everything runs about the same, or well, about double of what I get out of the Tier 1 system. And conveniently enough, I can run both systems at the same time. Today, though, I don't want to do something a little bit different. I actually want to work on building. I'm not so much worried about the Tier 1 setup yet. I kind of leave that one be, but I thought I'd work on creating a building around the Tier 2. Let's go down here, get this all set up, and I can show you this in action. So I did run it dry as far as being able to get all these where it actually breaks and shut everything off, which worked out kind of well. It's so noisy up and running, but everything works. And come up here and you can see it running into action. Now, one thing I did notice, and I think I might know what the cause of it is, but occasionally I will have a random dirt chunk, possibly more than one, that just didn't fall over the edge for some reason. And the only thing I can really think of is that whenever it's saving, it's just sometimes shown, sometimes it'll save and it will, a lot of times it'll be just quick, it'll be save and done, and other times it'll stutter the game. So I'm kind of thinking that whenever it does the game stuttering, when it comes back after finishing is when the one gets stuck. I did try later on, and now mind you, whenever I was doing the AFK things, I would have it where I could see that 20 over there on the side, and if you go to the escape screen now, automatically it'll pause your game. But if you go to settings and leave that open, well, now you're free to do whatever you want. So the game still runs if it's in the settings portion. So I would use that and then just check back occasionally to see where the 20 was at. So, but as you can see, no problems running everything. I did have to change this up a little bit versus what I expected to do. I decided that because the amount of pipes, I would actually add in a little bit more boosting. This is very well boosted system, perhaps overly such. Now, one thing I do want to take into account is the fact that I will still be running a system from over here, but because, especially since right here is still boosted, I will very likely just come directly off of here and have it come out. And I'll have that system feed right into here. So unfortunately they don't have any cross pipes, so I'm gonna have to pull from a different section in order to pull that off. Oh, I forgot to change something. Oops. I'm not streaming with Choppery and Chosen Architect anymore. turn that off real quick. This won't take but a second. That and all right, all done. Cool. So I will take that into account for this building. But yeah, I want to enclose this into some kind of structure. And it's actually kind of satisfying to watch this active. Seeing everything move and knowing that when I do the tier 3, it's going to be even better. One thing real quick. So I look forward to it. So with that, I need to get some building materials. I'm pretty sure I have some empty carts I can work with. Now, one thing that was pointed out to me on my YouTube channel was that, oh, I don't have any carts up here? Oh, I do. One thing that was pointed out to me on my YouTube channel by someone's been watching these streams. In fact, I'd like to give them a proper shout out. Who is it that mentioned it? That would be Venomous Jack. YouTube pointed out that when I attach these carts into here, I've been turning them into trailers, which is all fine and good, but he pointed out that weight actually makes a difference on these trucks. And one thing that would happen is I couldn't drive the truck very well at all because it would I couldn't have the steering. But he pointed out if I actually put the carts into the truck pretty much the way I used to, which is something like that, that the weight distribution should change and give me better steering. So we'll try that today. We got a cart, we got some money, and I've decided I'm going to make this one the full stone structure. I've got some ideas of things I want to do as far as making it look, but just like anything else I build, I'm kind of shooting from the hip. I only have a very general idea of some of the things and not all the things. So I do know I want a door. And this is going to be a lot more difficult than I want, isn't it? Stay. Okay, that works. Thank you. All right. Definitely know I want a bunch of those. This is going to be a lot more difficult to transport these things this way, isn't it? You know what? We'll do this differently. Oh, and I did turn some stuff in. So as you can see, I've got 61 million coins now instead of just 2. I processed everything out of because I wanted to clear my system out just to see what I could make on it. And yeah, it worked out pretty well. I need to move that card again though. I'm actually going to need a few doors. I'm not going to worry about the windows so much right away, but definitely the doors. Um, hmm. Might be a little too wide. Ah, dang it. So we'll do the same for the other thing. Let's find out. Can I squeeze this in here? It wants to. Fortunately, that's too far out, I think, to what I'm looking to do. So if I go here, does that count? It does. Awesome. Okay, cool. Now we can load this up. We'll do it like this. So I know I want a few doors. We'll go with 5 doors. I will do 4. I definitely want a bunch of these. Let's see something here. So, okay. Gotcha. So I'm just gonna gather random amounts. What's gonna be not fun is the trying to figure out what pieces I want. I'm not gonna worry about the rooftop yet until I get the main structure built up, and then I'll go from there. And I hope you're having a good day. Myself, I'm having actually a pretty good day. It's nice having my camera back again. I didn't have it for reasons this entire series, so here we are. Now the only problem too is I can't sleep up here, so it's gonna get really dark. Alright, so we have that, and now let's get some pillows. Wow, you cannot see with these in your hand. My poor truck is gonna be so lagged. Reminds me, holding these pillars reminds me of trying to use the pallet and not being able to see where you're going. All right, we'll grab some half slabs. Yeah, playing Minecraft again. doing all the things. So kind of a chill stream, it seems like. All right, so let's get some small stone walls. Then we'll get some stone walls, and then we'll go see what we can start to create. I have a feeling, though, I'm going to need to take a few trips today. All these projects I keep doing, obviously, are not small ones. And it's funny because when I first think of the idea, I'm like, yeah, you know, this won't take long. And then I start doing it, I'm like, oh boy, this is going to take a lot longer than I thought it would. But I'm okay with this. I find it to be a lot of fun. I shouldn't really need too many more of those. I'm really glad, actually, that you can just load the truck up this way. I do know I need some more flooring. Not a lot. So I will go ahead and grab some of those. This poor truck's gonna hardly move. Luckily, though, I don't have to move it far to get it set back to my claim. I have found that it's been really an advantage having gone off and taken the claim I did, or at least with the stone building materials, and creating more drills and such. All right, and now we'll go ahead and grab these. Stone pillar foundation. I should grab this one of those as well. I hope you're not getting dizzy. I guess I should put a dizzy warning on this. And a couple more, and then I'll grab some of these foundations. All right. Holy Miss Nikki, hello and hi and howdy. Welcome out in. Good to see you again. Hope you're having a good day. Again, thank you for those bits yesterday. I really appreciate it. The only downside of, and I've really enjoyed doing a co-stream with Joffrey and Chosen yesterday, but of course it's a lot harder to do the active communication with chat in that type of situation. Oh, good. Looks like a solid stone sitting in the back of the truck. But it moves a lot better than I thought. That's good. So the first thing I'll do once I get downstairs is I will go to sleep and reset the day. So before I try to get the truck down here, I'm gonna do that. But I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you again. Okay. Now, how do I want to do this? Carefully, I suppose. I went too quick. No. Come on. Come on. Not what I wanted. Let's try it again. Takes practice. Much easier if you can mute yourself from the party to talk to chat. Yeah. Unfortunately, I do normally have a push to talk, but I need for satisfactory. I need to I need to remap it because what I use push to talk works for almost everything else. But unfortunately, for satisfactory, it actually moves my character. And I kind of thought this would be a problem, so let me move those out of the way. So that's something I'll be doing before we play again, is I'll just remap it so I can do the push to talk. So I can put that back on. I just had to find a key that kind of comes naturally that I don't use. So what I've been using is the actual 4 arrows, and thank you. We've really enjoyed it. We all had a good time with it. I used one of the 4 arrows because I use WASD for direction in any game. I've never used the arrows, but it just so happens that what I'm hoping is just to drop this truck down, and even if it goes weird, I'm not worried about it. And that works. So I could probably move this cart out of the way. I use WASD for all my movements. So using an arrow key for push to talk just makes sense. So let's see something here. Okay, that's set to the outside. So I will not be able to put them right up against. All right, that is fair. Oh, that's a door. So this is going to be a problem for what I was hoping for then. Oops. No, wrong one. I wanted to go here. No, that was on the right level. But yeah, we had a lot of fun, man. We'll just have to figure out. It'll be one of those that, particularly with Chosen. Chosen has the... Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I've been uploading all of these on YouTube as well. So I can't go here like I was hoping to. I need to see how this door opens. Well, darn. So this is going to be fun to figure out. Because I can't do this because it'll go directly on that. I might have to just do an archway instead. Oh, this building seems, you know, I might not end up doing this building thing the way it was hoping, because my design definitely doesn't fit for a building the way I was hoping. Which is okay, but it's going to take a lot more to figure this out than I thought it would. Nope, didn't want that. Wanted the big ones. So the only way I can push up against, like, here... Or wait a minute. Oh, okay. So the door just wouldn't because of needing to open. But I can, in fact, put the walls like so. And I can actually stack... Okay, cool. Just going through Kitty Pretty Face, I mean, the same songs over and over. Well, just ask yourself, you know, do you ever feel like a plastic bag just lying in the wind? I know, I'm such a big help. Yep, me too, me too. Okay, now these, I was kind of thinking, how about I not be stuck in that corner there? First, let's move this. What I was kind of thinking was, so I can line the walls up on this edge. If I start there, I was kind of thinking, kind of matching and going up. Oh, you know what I could do though? Is for the area I want to work on, I might be able to use the pillars. I'm gonna have to extend. I can walk under here, so I can extend that out. That's not a problem. Yeah, there are only a couple songs by her that I really enjoy. All the rest of them are just like, meh, they're there. Yeah, I'll be able to extend this out. That won't be a problem. I might be able to do kind of an archway thing here, is what I'm thinking. Roar is currently playing. That's one I do like from her. Is this the same one here? So Now, part of the trick is, though, I'm going to have to definitely be able to get inside these areas. I don't know if I can just fit through here. I can. But will I be able to get out? No. But I can probably be able to move this, so that won't be a problem then. It's going to be a very long time before I actually have to change these bars because I made them all 10,000. So yeah, it'll be quite some time before that's even an issue. Back. Let me take these down. Pardon me. And repurpose them. Oh, I already hammered that one. Ooh, I'm gonna need my hammer just in case. I did start to go through and hammer some things. I need to get working on doing my emotes. I haven't looked at or tried to create any yet. I really should. You know, it's one of those that I've been doing it in steps kind of thing. So I've been doing just like little bits here and there. Actually, right at the beginning of the year. Um, I want to say it was the 4th or 8th of July, January. I was super excited too because I finally started working on it. And then I saw, you know, as I saw that the things were progressing, I'm like, I should really go ahead and work on it. And here we are. Yeah, I was, you know, at first I wasn't worried about it, but then I started to see that I was getting close to being able to do it. And so I was like, you know what? Let's go for this. So I'll need to go ahead and move these ladders. And I was really glad I did. Unfortunately, I ended up with the period that I was off from the streaming afterwards, but I've been able to pick it back up. And then when I've started to bring all this content over to YouTube, and that's been doing pretty well. So I'll definitely keep that up too. Nah, it works, I guess. So I've been enjoying streaming again. I've been enjoying streaming again, for sure. So I'm not gonna be able to go right there. Let's see. We want to go up one more. You're gonna work with me here. I'm gonna have to get it up here for the store. I wonder something though. Can I? Okay. It looks kind of wonky. Because of the gap. I'm wondering if maybe doing it like this wouldn't look better. See, the problem with this gap right here is I wasn't able to put a piece in. This is one of the spots that it wouldn't let me actually build. Oh, now it will. Go figure. I like that better. I definitely like that better. Even though I don't like the when it does the glitching. But there's not much I can really do about that if I want it to look this way. So with that though, I can take this out. Yeah, I like that better. Definitely like that better. It just looks more natural. No, right now I'm just gonna go through and do solid walls. I was thinking of later on coming in and figuring out where maybe to add windows and that kind of thing. So one more up. I'll have to go up there to take care of that part, I think, though. Let me look at this height here. This is what I'm talking about right here. These two chunks, they shouldn't be getting stuck. Everything's already centered when it comes up here in the first place. And then I have a centering device too. So why they were on the edge, I have no idea. I don't have that problem on the first one, so I'm kind of thinking it's because of the speed. That doesn't look safe. Oh, it's perfectly safe. I can stand on that shredder all day long. It won't do nothing to me. Just don't put your hands in it. I mean, obviously, it looks like it would that would hurt. So when I finish for the day and I shut everything down, I definitely go through and I make sure to clear out any raw or raw dirt chunks. But that'll definitely be high enough. Maybe. Actually, I want one more because so I can have walls in. If I go like so, let me get back up there. Yeah, because if I go at this height, anything I put on, I, while I realize that the conveyor will clear, I don't want to risk it, something glitching. So I'll definitely want one more. That's kind of how I was thinking about doing this side. This side will just be however it gets designed, but I'll be encompassing all of this within the building. And I'll have you know that as far as I can recall, I don't expect that this will go out great because this would be the very... Just move the chair so you can get to it easier. This is the very first time I'm doing a building in this game. But for all the hours I've played this game, I've only ever made mining structures and structures for farming. I've never actually built structures to encase them. Let's see. Okay, this is the kind of piece I was looking for. So I want that there. Yes. All right, there we go. Now I can put walls on that one. Of course, I won't be able to reach it. Apparently, I can't jump. And like that. Yes. So that's how tall it'll be. And I'll mimic this on the other side. I have no idea how I'm gonna actually... one thing I might do, really, is just do a whole... like just have it all roof tiles going straight across. But one thing I will do though, like I said, is leave an opening here. I'm not sure. You see something. That won't work, unfortunately. Oh, of course my shark would be just in the way. I move it just a tiny bit forward. So this is in part why this building is just going to look a little wonky initially. Since I've not built before, I'm not familiar with how things actually work together and look together. So what I wanted to see here, actually, is I take this and do like this. That'll still be too high. That won't be right. So what if... Okay, you won't notice if I put it there. And that's going to be the same for anything, really. So what I might be able to do though is get away with doing something like that. This way everything can just go right in. And that'll probably work. Whatever it is that actually makes that thudding sound, it's kind of annoying if you actually stay around it for too long. I'm kind of wondering. You know what I could do is I could have it right here mimic this. But that wouldn't actually work that way. Put it back one? No, because I actually want to hide things. So, let me see what this looks like. If I do like that, no, I don't like that. And unfortunately, that's the smallest there is. So I'm just trying to think of what way to close this off. Oh no. So what about the, hold on, let me try this. What's it look like if I do like that? I mean, that's what I did before. I mean, I could leave this gap, but it won't look right. Try this. All right, and then if I do something like that. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. If there's no way to make this, or actually, okay, that actually works. That does work. Now it looks like it's part of it. I'm not using these tiles for what I meant to use them for. That's all of them? Looks like it. I'll go grab the ones on this side then. And then have the roof piece come in from that way. And start working its way up to match this. I think that'll actually work. Nathan, hello, hi, and howdy. Welcome on in. Good to see you again. I hope you are doing well, and good evening to you. So I'm doing something different today. I'm building, not something I'm familiar with. The putting mining stuff in, I'm familiar with. This building thing, not so much. Oh my goodness. So I can actually, pardon me, I can actually just mimic this now on this side. And I'll do the same thing over here. Those are busy weeks. How have you been? I've been doing pretty good. What piece is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been enjoying doing the things in Hydroneer, and I actually got to play some Satisfactory with a couple of guys. I know. Well, I know Dropray more than I know Chosen, but Chosen, I've watched his content for a while. Really good guy. But yeah, I've been able to have fun doing the things. So now this one I think is the opposite ones. No, that's the same one as that one. Okay, I don't need these anymore. But I've been good. Been having fun doing the streaming, doing the YouTube. I actually made my first YouTube short, which was, for me, it was kind of a big deal because I'd never made one before. Oddly enough, I did it from this game. I was able to make a short on how to use the Hydro Roller to actually clear out the next level of dirt instead of having to do it by using the pickaxe. And it worked out pretty well. So, yeah. Oh, sure thing. The YouTube link. If you have previous chat, there should already be a Stream Elements one on there. I don't think I made a YouTube command, did I? I really need to. No, I guess not. Also, the About Me should have a YouTube link. Okay. Yep. And you can just see it, and it's the only short I've got, so it's really easy to find. I want to go out one more. And thank you, I appreciate that. I enjoyed that. I won't tell you how many out because that short isn't edited. That's a I did it. So the from beginning to the end of the short is just me doing it. And I won't tell you how many times it took me to actually get that one. So I could definitely make an outtake reel. And I don't need to go the other way with this, and that is, hold on. Let me grab a couple of these so I can actually stand out. That goes too far beyond. I actually want it to go like that. Yeah, that'll work. Next level pickaxe on wheels. Yes, exactly. But it was something I figured out, and is seen in any of my earlier streams. I've done that exact thing where I was using the steamroller to clear out the sections because it just goes so much faster. It really does. Okay, so I like this. So I can start doing the opposite direction. So which ones are which? That's stone wall angle, which I'm sure that's the one I was using, right? Yeah, Stonewall angle is what I was using, so I need the alternate, which I know I have. I grabbed a bunch of each. Angled. This place is gonna become so littered. Stone pillar. You know what? Actually, the only thing with these things is you have to look using these sides in order to be able to see what you're doing. So, that. So is that going to block me access into here if I've got two of those though? One there and one here. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get to that. So or actually, if I put them on the right spot, yes, I can actually get through that. That works. Cool. Now I won't be able to cover this up. Because no matter what I do, this is going to have to stick out. That's all right though. I'll open this up and be able to encase that. Just have the walkway go in through here. So I'll just need to cover this more. That works. But I did actually enjoy making that short. Um, the uh, the the part I didn't enjoy was having to do it so many times before I got the before I got it right. But thank you, the alternate finally. But I did enjoy making it. And on the inside here, that's not at all what I was expecting. Trial and error. Oh yeah. Well, it was. Oh, I did this part perfectly, but I screwed up what I wanted to say. Or, oh, I got what I wanted to say perfectly, but I screwed up the. But the steamroller, the roller didn't do what I wanted it to do. You know, that sort of thing. So, in actuality, it looks like I don't need the alternates for this at all. For it to do what I want it to do. Awesome. And thank you for being here. I absolutely appreciate it. I hope dinner goes so enjoyable. All the tasty noms. It's always good seeing you, Miss Nikki, and I'm glad you're doing good. So if I... That's how I have it here, right? Yeah. So it turns out that that's the piece. So I want the regular one to get my alternate going. Well, I'll just throw these over here. So it is the regular ones I want. One good short down, many to follow. Yeah, hopefully. I am trying to come up with things, and I even created a whole, created a OBS profile just for making shorts, so I can do it in the same high quality image. I did try to, adjust it in video editing software. But unfortunately, the video editing software I have is a bit dated, and every time I did that, it would actually go off and it would zoom in and grain the image. I don't like that. So I just made a recording profile for when it's something I know I want to do. I get that. The software I have, I'm learning the things I can do with it. I'm definitely thinking of going back and creating actual videos again that are edited. So right now, what I've been doing is the content I've been making on Twitch in a couple days is on my YouTube channel, but it's completely unedited. So, because I don't really need to, honestly. And do I have that lined up properly? Can't really tell. It doesn't look like it. Uh, okay, no, it is. It doesn't. It looks like this one's lower than this one. And thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great evening. You know what? I'm actually going to take a cart over and grab some ceiling pieces because I'm not convinced that's the same height. In fact, I'm certain that it's not. So what am I doing differently? Was it just the placement of the first one here? Oh, that's something. But I hope you have a great evening, and it was good seeing you again. That's good. I wonder if... I mean, it looks right. That didn't go anywhere near where it needed it to be. I mean, it really... yeah, I'm just gonna go get the pieces I need real quick. Because I really can't tell if that's the way I want it to be or not. And I'm just gonna hoof it over there. I don't really feel like putting my truck up and down. And I've already got a cart up here anyway. And all my money. It's really nice living in a neighborhood. I can just leave 61 million hanging around and I know no one's going to take it. All right, so I think these are the ones I'm going to want. The stone roof. Yeah, this is the one I'm going to want. And will this lay on here for me? Not really. So if I, what do I, if I come over here? A little further over. Yep. Okay, cool. I mean, that works. Not what I was hoping for, but sure, why not? As long as it attaches. Are those attaching? They all are. Very good. Okay, we'll see how these do. We'll start with 15-ish. I know I'm pretty close to that, so. Imagine some of those aren't touching. No, they all are. Very nice. It turns it into a pretty cool design, I guess. So can I just drop down here somewhere? Even better. All right. All right. Let's attach these here. So, like that. Ah. Okay, so they are lined up. It was really hard to tell, actually. Now I'm gonna have to play a game with this a little bit for this to actually work. Do like that. Hmm. So either double it up or have that weird edging right there. I didn't see, it didn't look like there was any kind of half. Oh, that works. It didn't look like there was any kind of half piece. Not a fan of the attaching bottom. It is nice having a convenient ramp to work, though. Hmm. Just wondering. Steps in and Grim's up to place. Madam Grim, hello, hi, and howdy. Welcome on in. Good to see you. So actually, if I do that, won't work. Let's see. We'll be able to go there. Maybe a window piece. I'll have to figure out that part. I mean, I don't mind having the split like that. What if they have if they've got slanted windows? If they got a slanted window, that's all I would need. It's just one there. But yeah, this part actually, I mean, it looks cool. You know, getting the basic structure up. So let's see how many more of the regular pieces I actually have that I can put these on. Make sure I didn't put that the wrong way. I did put it the wrong way. So that needs to be like that. Like that. Yep. Yes, that is the correct position. Awesome. Cool. So this is sort of what I had in mind for the end of this, just because how everything angled up. Oh, I have some more walls. Cool. Another doorway. And another doorway. Still haven't figured out how I want to do the doorways yet. I may not end up using them. May actually just go ahead and do archways. There we go. That part is basically finished. Look at all the pretty colors. And there's so much gold. Even more iron. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I can... Let's try this again. Whoa. Oh, I was like, why is this gapped? Because I haven't put the piece of floor in yet. See, I can actually dump this on the belt now. Oh, it didn't work exactly how I was hoping. And interesting. It does it in such a way too that it shouldn't ever get caught against the edge, because it should smack, if it like were to go too far out, it would just smack against the wall and it would be still pushed. So I wonder, the archway, if I can't get away. Ah, nope, not what I was hoping for. So didn't I have half archway pieces, half stone pillars? This is a full ones. What they're the half one? I mean, sort of, but it does make the archway. Now, one thing I absolutely will be doing is figuring out and adding lighting, because I'm obviously going to need it. I may do it with, I'm not sure if I'll do it with logics or if I'll do it with, if I'll do it with torches. It might, most likely a combination of the two. So, I want to see something here though. Ugh. Fortunately, it does like the other one, it goes over. What about if... Hmm. No. Alright, let's see what it actually looks like with the pillars then. If I double it. Hmm. Because it will let me put two things in the same space though. So, what I might be able to do... Hmm. Not a fan of that gap. So that gap would be there. Nope. So what about... Hmm. I mean, I don't mind the hangover, but I just want it to be... What about if I do this? And then if I do like so... Nope, wrong one. That, that'll work. This, though, will actually need to go. Put this like so. Yeah. How's this looking? It's looking very... Gonna be... I don't know. I think it's gonna take a good bit to figure out how to decorate this thing. But it's coming along. It looks very stony. Definitely have to consider adding some, say, some wood trim, that kind of thing. Get things broken up. But I'll be able to encompass this. And I'll make this, it's gonna have to jut out in order to encase all of this. So it won't be completely symmetrical, which is absolutely fine. I don't truly want it to be. And I'll set up, I think, another archway there then. And kind of match what I'm doing here. So overall, I like to start. I have a few more pieces out of here, so that's not bad. And it gives me a sense of what I'll need for the rest of it. I do like the fact I'll just be able to walk on top of the roof. I'll probably try to have some fun with the roof. Get some weird angles, add in some attic area. I mean, it'll be completely unnecessary. But I'll have the room that I can actually maybe add in like a decorative bedroom or something here, so I could sleep here. I'm wondering, do I have any random pieces? Doesn't look like it. Oh, no random pieces, which is good. But yes, lighting will definitely have to be a thing. But I like where this is going, and I'm liking it. Starting to figure out how to make these. I'm not a fan of them sitting in each other like this. Of course, once I hammer it in, we'll get the orange detailing to let you know that's what's going on. But like here, I'm gonna, I'll have this set out, but I'm just trying to make it too that I can actually maintain access to all the things. So this has just come out, and maybe I'll put a, I put a pillar right here. Unfortunately, you can't censor the pillar. I might do a full, all the way around pillar to hold that up there and here kind of thing. So it looks like it's structurally sound. Nice. Well, I like how this has started. I definitely look forward to seeing how I do things on it. And like I said, it's actually the first time I'm doing a build, so I'm realizing how stoned this looks. And yeah, I'll definitely have to play around with learning some more of the decoration stuff, but that's going to do it all for today. I thank you for being here. I absolutely appreciate it. If you happen to watch on YouTube and you followed along all the way to here, and you liked it, then hit that like button and consider subscribing. I would absolutely appreciate it. But I thank you for being here. I hope you have a good morning, good day, good evening, whatever the case may be for you. I really hope it's a good one. And until next time, I will see you then. Take care and bye-bye.